In a world where everyone's fighting to be right, what if the true answer isn't about winning the argument, but choosing love instead? You're going to want to stay tuned in right here on Radio Medium. We've got the Peace Troubadour with us, James Twyman, who shares his wisdom from his new book, I Don't Know, Maybe I Love You. I love that. James, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
It's a pleasure. Can you share your mission and the heart behind what you do?
Yes, I have over the many years traveled to many countries at war or conflict, sharing peace meditations around the world, and have seen dramatic effects when thousands or even millions of people come together at the same moment to offer their prayers or meditations of peace. Most of us are so polarized today. It is a kind of battle in many families, in many communities. It's really about addressing what I see to be the real issue, which is the pandemic of being right. Everyone wants to be right at the sacrifice of peace and harmony. And I think if we can simply learn to practice the title of this book, we'll get a lot further than we have been.
Can you share a personal moment that inspired it and how it became the foundation for your work?
I'll actually tell you the story of how the title came. It was right around the beginning of COVID, and I was speaking with my younger brother over the phone. And my brother loves to argue with me, and he tends to take more of a right position. I tend to take more of a left position. And I could tell he was winning. So I said, Kenny, I don't know. Maybe I love you, man. And the argument just ended. In fact, he said later, I hate when you do that. How can I keep the argument going when you say that? And it's true. When I don't push back, or when none of us are pushing for our own position, there is no way to keep the ball rolling. And the truth is, I don't know. Maybe if I listen and give you an opportunity to share your perspective, maybe I'll learn something. But the only thing that's really important is us having compassion and love for one another. And I think it shows there is a path back to peace. And I think that this book could play a role in developing what I call a movement of depolarization. We're never going to be able to heal the real problem unless we come closer together, focusing not on the ways that we're different, but in the ways that we're the same.
For someone who's listening right now and feels stuck in a conflict, what is a simple step or a practice they can do today to begin shifting from this division towards love and understanding?
Well, the first step would be take a breath, pause, and then maybe just become curious. Listen to what the other person is saying. Resist the urge to jump in right away and say, you're wrong and this is what I feel. Just listen and be curious, and maybe you'll learn something. Or at the very least, maybe because you were curious about their position, maybe they'll become curious about yours as well. But just remember that the most important thing is not to be right, but to find cohesiveness, to find harmony, to find things that we can agree on. And I really believe that if we can begin doing this more and more, then all of the polarization that we're experiencing now in the world is going to become less intrusive. And then the real problem can be solved, which is the idea that we're separate and alone. And the more we love one another, the quicker we're going to come out of this into a true place of peace.
James, your message is incredibly hopeful and deeply needed right now. So where can our listeners find your book? I don't know, maybe I love you, and more about your movement. Maybe they could join you.
Yes, well, that's what we're hoping, that we can start a movement. And the website for the book is de-polarized.com. So depolarize with a dash, de-polarize. And they can also go to my personal website, which is James F as in Frederick Twyman.com. And I hope people will not only get the book, but will begin practicing it. Maybe if we listen to one another, something really unique is going to happen.
Yeah, I think that is the key. So if you like this message and you want more spirit reboots to kick off your day, then you know where to find us here at radiomediumlorlee.com. And Also, subscribe to us over at your favorite podcast or YouTube. We appreciate you.